And Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. You feel me?
Rich Trapper.
The homie wanted you to whitelist this shit too.
Who?
Rich Trapper.
Rich Trapper?
He be reacting to your shit. Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. We back in the same. Like, good crack in the same, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe for more of this good content we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Good news you can use. Good knowledge, though, you can't get in nobody's college, though, big dog. Tap in with the tap in when you are tapping all the way in. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe for all this good content we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Hit that subscribe button, become part of the Rich Trapper Mafia. Hit that notification bell at the top. Hit all say tap in for the latest and the greatest what we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. And make sure you hit that description button and become a part of this new page, Pagington, we got going on, man. We are growing this new page, so make sure you tap in because when we get to 5,000 subscribers, we're going to give away $100, man, to the best comments. So make sure y'all tap in with all that. Get into that. Today, we got Bricc Baby. Bricc Baby explains why he would never attend a peace treaty in L.A. We finna get into this, Contiana. It's finna get interesting. Let's get to it. Let's go.
Get into nothing else. I ain't gonna tell you how my life been. I ain't gonna tell you about that shoe rack again. I ain't gonna tell you about Son of a Brick Lady, one of the hottest mixtapes that ever graced and blessed the streets ever. 2013, 14. Y'all go look that up, man. MPA Shitro, man. One of the hottest to do it ever, man. AKA Bricc the Crib, Bricc the Trick. Nah, I'm just playing, man. Bricc not the trick. Hey, I catch you saying trick, you know what I'm saying? I might slap you with a baby dick. You hear what I'm saying?
Oh, pause. No Flacco. No David Jolly.
Be late. These ninjas late. It's Tiny Jap or Baby Jap, boy. That boy was stomping his ass off there. And that ain't no mud this or nothing like that. You know what I mean? He was over there. At first, I didn't hear the music. I'm like, dang, he off beat. I heard it. It was some boom. Boom, 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 boom. He was getting it. Hey, man. All right, bow. All right, all the cool shit over with. Stuff over with. Listen. LA Gang Peace Treaty, man. Let me see. Is my mic too loud? LA Gang Peace Treaty, man. Listen. LA Gang Peace Treaty. LA Crip Gang Peace Treaty.
Prediction, I've never seen the next 35 minutes of this video. He's going to say something that's going to piss somebody off. Bricc Baby is undefeated in pissing people off in his videos. Let's see where this goes.
I think that in multiple interviews I spoke about peace treaties and why I don't believe in them and why I don't participate in them. And history just repeats itself. I got indigestion right now. But yeah, history ends up repeating itself time and time again. Let me give you this little story, man. When I was 17 or 18 years old, we did a peace treaty with the Hoovers through some OGs and through some Muslims, and Farrakhan had brought everybody together. We met up at the Coliseum. Everything was everything. You go to these places, everybody's there with their pack of people. I think this was around the time that the originator had passed away. Our real OG Tookie, man.
God bless the dead. Rest in peace, Tookie Williams.
Yeah, I mean, the best to ever do it. You know what I'm saying? And people may disagree with it or whatever, but I'm a young Kiwi, and for what I believe in, he is a God with a lowercase g. You get what I'm saying? He is a Crip God. I'm Blue Jesus. I'm a son of the Tookies and the Big U's and the Big Fees and the Little Fees and the, you know what I mean, Motor Mouses and Money Mike, rest in pieces. And, you know what I mean? I'm just a kid. I am the child of that. And people could get mad at it, whatever the case they want to be. I'm not here to satisfy everybody's appetite. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I be talking with my G homies sometimes, and they just let me know that I'm on the right path and don't get deterred. You know what I mean? Shout out Bubs. a real one just came home too, man. Shout out my Uncle Buzz, man. Shout out Pops, man. Shout out Big U. You know what I mean? Shout out all the ones that positive. Shout out Smack, man. You know what I mean? I never got a piece of bad advice from him. Shout out Big Shitty. Shout out shout out Blue Rag. Shout out Conrad, one of my closest homeboys. Shout out my brother. He don't got no Instagram or nothing like that, but all the people that just keep my head straight. But shout out, but yeah, I really don't do this for the liking of everybody else. But we was 17 and we had a peace treaty with the Hoovers, I think. It was just the Hoovers. It wasn't the A-Trays. It wasn't no big everybody in the city, but just the Hoovers. And that peace treaty lasts all about 3 to 4 days. And we did, well, maybe like a whole week. We hung out all together one night, and then it just started being a routine, and it was just like so much backlash and all that. Not backlash, but so much, the history is like tainted. So much has happened in the past to where some people seeing each other couldn't get over it. You know what I'm saying? It was too much kicking. It might have been a shootout or two after that. But this is my whole thing with the peace treaties and why I don't attend them. And I will once everybody gets on the right path, because the peace treaty goes like this. Okay, everybody gonna get along, woo, 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 until somebody don't want to get along. Then you expose all these faces when you come together for peace. Everybody get to know each other face. Then you can catch one slipping, lacking, however you call it. You get what I'm saying? Later on down the line, it opens the gate.
I understand what Bricc is saying. I'm not going to say that he does not have a point, because that would be falsehood, but I'm not going to say that things can't also change and this situation can't be different. Change comes when change comes, but change has to come for change to come. You feel me? So I definitely understand that history can predict the future in a lot of situations, in a lot of cases, but in this particular situation, we have to just have faith that history can eventually just be history.
For all type of buffoonery. You get what I'm saying? If you're not going to keep it serious, and if it's not going to be a serious, severe consequence for the ones who break the peace, then I feel as if that there's no point of initiating a peace treaty, because everybody has to figure out a consequence for the person who breaks the peace. The young knuckleheads that go, oh, F that, woo, woo. First and foremost, I want to say that I have been looking at a lot of people's, a lot of people's, and I did just do some weird shit, but I had something on my finger from some sriracha sauce. Nah, but, oh yeah, young knucklehead come through and he ain't going for it or whatever. And like I said, I've been going through a lot of different videos, and I like young Aunt Hefe's perspective. I seen Compton Rick Rock, but he was like doing too much preaching, and you get what I'm saying? It sounded like the DARE program, but I get where he was coming from. This ain't to throw no shade or whatever the case is, but young Aunt Hefe is from A-Tray Gangsters. And me and Ant talked before, and he is not NBA. That's one of his young homies, but this is young Ant. And basically what Ant was saying was what I said multiple times. It's like, we could get into it. It is a long video, but we'll react to the video. Let's do that. And shout out young Ant from out the A-Tray Gangsters, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna get some treat from his collective or whatever y'all gonna do, man, to show y'all support of young Aunt Hefe.
Hi, excuse me, miss, hello. What if I told you I could get you some money right now? I wouldn't believe.
With Monday.com, you can manage any type of company, even if it's real estate on
My ad to go to his ad.
What's the good old big deal? It's your boy Young and Hefe. Don't care
About nothing but what the check say.
Make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe, because it don't cost you nothing to press that button. And if you ring that notification bell,
I'ma bring you mail. I'll be watching Young and Hefe.
On the lines of what we want to do.
That's perfect.
Oh, we want it. We want it. We want to do this.
First and foremost, I didn't have no timestamp, but this is right here where I wanted to go to. Okay, he gets to speaking about it get to talking about people want peace, want peace, want peace, want peace. Like, first of all, it's a stepping stool. Let me just break it down to you. It don't matter how big you young niggas done got on y'all penitentiary trips. It don't matter how much stain or how much rank y'all got, whatever city y'all in, however y'all call it. You know what I'm saying? How many stripes, how many hats y'all got. You get what I'm saying? That do make you more of a factor. It do make you more of a person to talk to in a conversation. But first and foremost, if my G homie say, hey, we ain't pissing in the alley no more right there, nigga, by Nipsey mural and shit, we ain't using that. You can't use the bathroom and that motherfucker. Listen, he can be old as dirt. He can be 68 years old, bro. If all the older homies say, hey, and come up with a good reason why we shouldn't be over there pissing in the alley, guess what? It's over with. Ain't no more pissing in the alley.
Watch a movie.
You get what I'm trying to tell you? Like, it doesn't matter what it is. So it's like all these older dudes talking about what they want and who they gotta holler at. It's like you guys are making this, you're trying to massage it in. And the more that we try to massage it in and give a young dude, just like a young and upcoming dude, he might got all the stripes in the world, but if we give him a feeling that his opinion counts to the point to where we can't have a peace treaty, he's gonna act out. He's gonna lash out and act like it can't happen. But just like my bro J-Bone from my hood said, when the last time y'all spanked something up the score, anything? Like, if this the case, whoever is going against it, hold on, whoever is going against it, and y'all got a problem with it, go slide, nigga. Go get your ass up, go get your blick and go slide. Ain't no go to over here and troll and do all that. Go get up and go slide. Go make something happen. And for all y'all talking about it can't be treated peace or whatever, if y'all don't go up the scope and turn it up right now, then everybody should get a DP for going against what us older homies is trying to get in the mix. Everybody in the city would love peace. Everybody in the city would love peace. Try it out. Now, if somebody F up from right here, now we can use penitentiary structure on the streets because we already called it off for everybody, and you let they hood deal with them. Y'all don't want to be out here losing y'all life. I've been shot. Y'all don't want to get shot. Y'all have been to funerals. Y'all don't want to have a funeral. Y'all see y'all homies get life. Y'all don't want to be at them court dates where they issuing out life, and it's your name that they issuing out life to. You don't want to be up on the bunk for the rest of your life, nigga. You could say, oh, you want to be a smasher and all that. Listen, bro, if you could take something off the plate, maybe some money will come across your motherfucking table and you'll start feeling a little different. All these people that want peace, yeah, we got families. We got families. We got business.
I will say this. And again, my opinion like an a-hole. It's on the internet. I do the news, not gang related, anything like that. I am 100% disclaimer. I am 100% approaching my next statement from a place of humanity. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm a person. You're a person. I have a mother. You have a mother. I have a father. You have a father. I have kids. You may or may not have kids, but grandmas, grandfathers, and all that. We all have at least one person in this world who we love, and we all have at least one person in this world who loves us. That's enough for everybody. I believe that communication can solve this entire problem. Now, is everybody going to be open for communication? No. Is everybody going to be willing to communicate? No. Hey, chill out, bro. Hello, homie. Is everybody going to be open for communication? No. Is everybody going to be willing to communicate? No. Should not do anybody have to? Should the older, majority be willing to communicate? Yes. So based upon that logic, to make these young men who don't want peace feel as if, hey, your opinion doesn't matter, hey, your opinion doesn't count, in my opinion, could be the wrong approach. This is why. I think that these young dudes are out there doing what they have to do to acquire a name where they feel like they even are allowed to speak on that, because there are other younger dudes within their same atmosphere, their same universe, who would never say anything because those young dudes don't have the same level of respect for the ones who are blatantly going against the program. Ideally, this is just ideally speaking. You feel me? And this is about no one person, but about more so everybody included. These young dudes are allowed to sell drugs, steal cars, take lives, bust guns, take charges for older homies and all these types of things. It kind of equalizes the playing field because they are on the front line when it's time for things to get ugly. So, off the same understanding, their brains aren't fully where they are as far as being a whole adult. And we know this. The older you get, the wiser you get with more life experience. Because even some of the older YouTubers be hitting me like, bro, chill out, man. That's not that serious. You tripping and blah, blah, blah. And they have age on me. They have, more experience and more maturity than I have. You know what I'm saying? Their maturity sometimes outweighs my ignorance. The same can be true for these younger dudes. They are allowed to be on these front lines. Yes, baby, go watch a movie. I just said that. Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, that's right, because the twins. Y'all go watch a movie! I forgot. I told them about the twins is split. Anyway, the twins is like, damn, are we still in trouble? No, go watch a movie. Y'all did y'all short. That twins got to be responsible. Anyway, so like I said, these younger dudes are allowed to be on the front line doing all these things. At that point, they are garnering the respect and the approval of their older, of their older dudes. Now the older dudes are saying, well, so what? What you have to say doesn't matter. But it mattered what I had to say when I was outside busting my gun. It mattered what I had to say when I was outside doing what I had to do that could have gave me a life sentence and taken me away from my family and do the penitentiary time that you never want to do again. So it's an interesting dynamic. Regardless of whatever, an understanding has to be accomplished because eventually the older dudes won't be here anymore. And then you'll just have the younger dudes. And then they're going to be the older dudes and blah, blah, blah. And the cycle will continue. But if this situation doesn't come to a level of understanding, the only thing that's going to happen is the younger dudes are going to break off and formulate their own gangs. So where now all the gangs have come together, will now just have beef with this new gang that's saying, no, we don't want to come together. Or the younger dudes will just continue to do whatever, and then the other gangs will say, forget it, we're just not going to make peace. And then because this dude did this, it's nothing positive is going to come to this, is what I'm ultimately at the end of the day saying. So maybe understanding of feelings, and I always say this too, instead of like, man, get out your feelings, maybe we can understand feelings, maybe we can understand why these people feel this way, and we can get into that from there. You feel me? Because sometimes feelings are important. He felt the way. That's why he loaded up his gun and went around the corner and busted that mission and took a life of somebody from the rival gang, because he felt the way. Feelings do actually matter, and feelings are important. So let's not sweep these under the rug. I'm just saying. Let's just keep going.
We got kids. We got jobs, nigga. We done shot at each other, though. We done really got cracking. We done seen and we made it through, and we so blessed and thankful and honored by the higher ups, the Allahs, the Jesus Christs, the Buddhas, the whatever's in the Jewish Bible. But y'all get where I'm going, man. You get what I'm saying? We are blessed that we've made it through. Whether we got $0 in our pocket, we still alive and ticking, bro. In the position I'm in now, I still run into all type of financial, and I still get money, financial, mental, physical. Not physical problems, but like physical as far as getting shot and all that. I'm still running into trouble. I don't have it figured out. But guess what? We would love to not have to look over our shoulder anymore due to that. And we older. It really ain't for us. We doing it for y'all. So y'all ain't got to go through what we went through. But let me not get to preaching too hard. Look, young Hefe had some cool shit to say. And he was talking about him just being rubbed the wrong way. And this is my op right here. But guess what? He got a family, bro. This nigga got a motherfucking cortisone, a heart. And everybody got feelings. You get what I'm trying to tell you? And everybody
got feelings. All right, we're getting somewhere. Maybe somebody heard me. Let's keep going.
Rather have more peace than they have this bullshit beef, because it's not real beef, and y'all really in the way of some bigger shit going on. But let's holler.
We want to do this. That was one thing that rubbed me the wrong way. The second thing that rubbed me the wrong way was, it could happen, but it's going to take time. It could happen, but it's going to take time. The third thing that rubbed me the wrong way was we gotta holler at the shooters. We have to holler at the shooters. So, allow me to explain. So, when all that was being said, that rubbed me the wrong way. I was squirming.
We gotta holler at the shooters. The shooters gotta holler at y'all, OG. The shooters just gotta come up under the umbrella. But I know what that means, and he's not gonna go touch on that. What that means is you ain't found the soft spot in your heart yet to really let certain shit go because you think about your brother, your best friend, or your ace Bokun that invent.
Because you have so many feelings surrounding your trauma. And you haven't let it out, and you haven't communicated it, and you're holding on to these problems, and you're holding on to these 1-2 steps like Sierra, and it hurts, and you don't know what to do with that anger, and you don't know what to do with that pain, so you are around the corner making everybody from that side feel the way you feel, because nobody's talking about how these young men feel. Emotional health, mental health matters, bro. These young dudes' feelings have to be taken into account, and we have to address it so we can achieve a peaceful resolution. Or otherwise, they're going to continue to hold on to this pain, and that's what's going to come from it.
Stabbed, shot, or even mauled in a melee with ops. So y'all really like got y'all foot on the brake, but y'all trying to put it on the gas. Listen, forgive but never forget. You get what I'm trying to tell you? Like, it won't be no more of your best friends gone. It won't be no more of people having heartbreak due to some senseless killing. If we could go ahead and just call it quits, we can't never. If somebody died yesterday, we still can forgive. You know what I mean? However you deal with it from there, you deal with it. You get what I'm saying? But let's not.
Therapy matters. Therapy matters.
Let's make this a you and him thing. Let's not make this us thing. You get what I'm saying? Like if now yesterday is too fresh, but you get what I'm trying to say. Like, let's try to forgive certain shit. If you let that, and I know it sounds like some bitch ass shit, but that's the only way peace is gonna work. It's not. It's called chess. You're alleviating other problems, but let's get into it.
And in the pews in that church, I felt like the devil. I felt like the devil in that church, sitting in them pews amongst a congregation of holy men. That's how I felt from the speeches I was hearing. And I don't mean to draw any negativity because it was a positive crip meeting. But the reason why I felt like that was from all those things I explained to you. So right then and there, I had made it up in my mind like, man, I'm not even about to get up there and speak. But did I rule peace all out? No. It wasn't. It just rubbed me the wrong way. Like, what was getting up there and being spoken. So then, three people said some things that made me get up there. One of them was Peanut from 60s. He got up there and he spoke. He spoke about how...
Shout out Peanut. Son of him. I am the son of these type of people. You get what I'm trying to tell you? I'm a branch off of these type of people. Peanut, Swanee, Waco. You know what I mean? TJ. I could keep going on, but shout out to the whole team. Smack, Cam back. You get what I'm saying? Hill gang.
He felt, about how he already, deal and keep reports with other dudes from different hoods, how he go on outings with these dudes, you feel me? These dudes got personal relationships, he had been back to back, in prison with some of these dudes and, things along them lines. And he said something else that was like, grasping, that I grabbed on to. Then when Lil Stone from 9-0 and Lil Space Ghost from 9-0 got up there, so I'm gonna try to fast forward this.
He said some good shit. I think it's like right. Let me see.
D from 60s and somebody else. So when T-Lo exit stage, he looked Lil AD way, like asked Lil AD, like get asking him like with the eye contact, like, you know, you gonna go, and you know, Lil AD look across the room at me like, you know, like what's up? I just slid up there. I had to slide up there. So I slid up there and I got on the podium
And Lil AD is somebody like just like I don't. You guys go back and check this piece of content out. It was really dope. Just like J Stone, he is the branch between the G homies and the younger homies. He is the one that's gonna go outside and still get involved. Him, Spanks, and all the crew that's gonna still keep the youth. J Ball, S Nut, they come right up under AD and then well right up under me after AD, but I'm the generation right after AD. And also I'm a branch between the G homies and the young homies. I'm podcasting and doing my thing every day. I'm still in touch with all the young homies and keeping them positive. U-Dog, New Jack, all my rappers, all my young dudes that's doing something, trying to have some. I am still active in their life. So, but AD is very like he's like a pinnacle point from my section that can actually make it happen. And I don't think that the young dudes in my hood are really against peace. I do see that a couple dudes acted out, but you know, young dudes, they ain't ready for peace, but they don't have no choice. Once we go over there and tell them it's peace, and whoever especially coming from the AD umbrella and all of that, yeah, definitely a person of interest that can actually make it happen from like the whole rolling side though.
everything I explained to y'all that rubbed me the wrong way, I pointed out. So I told dudes like, all y'all getting up here and y'all all saying the same thing. Y'all all saying that, oh, this what we want, this what we want, this what we want. The only people that kind of said something different was Peanut, Tiny Menace, and Twin from 90s, and Stone, which made me speak because I wasn't going to speak at first. Not to throw any shade on anybody else's speech because I missed a lot of people's speeches. So I don't know what was said beforehand. I'm just speaking on the speeches up to the point to when I got up in there. So I get up there and I say, everybody talking about want. A want ain't nothing. You can just see something and look at something like, man, I want that. Want. I said, y'all sitting up here talking about y'all want it. It's not prosperous to me, or it shouldn't be prosperous to any of y'all. You gotta need it. A need is a focal point. A need is something you grasping for. A need is that fresh air. Man, I need that oxygen. This will need to happen.
And I feel you, but need ain't even what it is. Need ain't even. It has to happen. If that's what all the older dudes are saying, it has to happen. It's not a want. It's not a need. It's a demand at this point. Get a nigga to a meeting. Whoever ain't with it, squabble down. Until y'all get with it, squabble down. Or go.
Both could actually be effective. Both could actually be effective. The or go part is the part that I'm worried about, is because just because they go, excuse me, does not mean that they've been going. For those of y'all who don't know, man, I'm pushing 2 hours and 55 minutes on this live, man, pumping out these stories. But just because they go doesn't mean that they're going to go in peace. So the go part is the part that I'm a little concerned about.
Go. Up it. We trying to tell y'all that the cameras, the way that the snitches, all this shit, fall back for a second, cause let peace go ahead. Let God's plan go ahead and take place. And all these people that feel like they are the ones that's gonna be able to make peace. No, God is the one that's making peace. God is definitely the one. He's to let the world evolve to where the land is cleaning itself out. It ain't been no shootings. It ain't been no, it has been, but it ain't been no hellified beef. So let God's plan keep on coming out. And you tell these people, you see how it's just lightening up out of nowhere. That's a higher power. And I ain't saying it's Jesus. I ain't saying, I'm just saying that is Mother Nature and God, or whatever you want to call it, That's the energy and the vibes that's spreading across Los Angeles. Let it happen. A lot of people don't like enforcement. A lot of people don't like people to tell them what to do. And then certain people might have issues with the voice, the person that's telling them that they need peace. Y'all get them to a meeting and tell them ain't shit going on no way. So what the do you want to nigga be a candidate to go be a crash dummy or a torpedo for? If your older homies is telling you don't slide, nigga, go get some money. Go get some money. You got an off day. You don't have to be super tough and think about killing today, nigga. Go get you some paper.
And the need is life and death. This is life and death. So what we gonna choose, death or we gonna choose life?
Now, that is definitely true. This is for sure a life and death situation. This is a situation where you do, in fact, have to choose life over death because one is a direct consequence of the other.
Exactly.
Another thing. Y'all. So, the shooters. And time. I'm gonna get the time first because I caught like a memory lapse. Y'all keep saying it's gonna take time. And my brother was one of the persons that said it's gonna take time too as well. How much time do we have? Y'all keep saying it's gonna take time. It's been a long time already. How much time do we?
That's facts.
Listen, that time shit is another excuse for motherfuckers that was there just to be seen and not want peace. Listen, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. And I ain't never seen the city react to peace this positive in a long time. Yeah, we got some little hiccups, but we know how to iron them out. So, you get what I'm saying? I'm going to let him speak for another minute.
We have.
And I'm going to go to J-Bone.
That's what I want to know. How much time do we have? That rubbed me the wrong way. And it should have rubbed y'all the wrong way. Third, shooters. We keep saying we got to holler at the shooters. Look, dude. We play different roles. We ain't even got no time to be playing. I don't know how y'all feel, but if you in this room and you can't get nothing done, you ain't got no business being in this room. You shouldn't even be in this room if you can't get nothing done. I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to exchange no numbers with nobody. I don't want to just sit and kumbaya with anybody about broker and peace if you cannot get nothing done. Should nobody be in here trying to collect information? Should nobody be sending nobody like they just a big dog from they said, oh, yeah, y'all go in there and see what's going on and report back to me what's happening. That rubbed me the wrong way. Like,
that's exactly what I'm saying. That's what's going to rub people the wrong way. People that act like they single-handedly can make peace by themselves, like they just going to be the ones. And then when they come, they talk about time, and they need time. If you the big dog, if you the person, hey, we all meet, we go back, and we implement it. We try to have football games and whatever the case is. Try it out with the people who want to be there. Anybody who's there that doesn't want to be there and wants to disrespect it, let their team handle them. You get what I'm saying? Let their team wipe their ass out. You get what I'm saying? They own self. Just like in jail, we tell y'all niggas, hey, it ain't on with the A-trays on this yard at all. Like, nigga, we got business going on, nigga. You know what I mean? Holla at us. You know what I'm saying? Whoop, whoop. And you and your celly go blitz some A-trays and they sell what? Man, that nigga gotta blitz you because you just went across what the G homies on the yard is saying. What's the difference between the yard and the street? Nigga, it's guns out here. And the only thing a nigga gonna respect is violence. And if you gonna be cancer, you gotta get rid of the cancer. It might hurt a nigga heart, but hey, it just is what it is.
man, what? What like, man, if you in this room, you should be one of the persons that can go to your hood and got a voice that's monumental and can get something done and get a ball moving. Or you shouldn't be in here. Forget all the fake energy. What is we doing in here? If you can't get it done, you shouldn't be in here. I don't even want to talk to nobody that can't get it done. The thing with the shooters, yes, it's different people times and things like that. What y'all don't understand, Michael Jordan had a coach, LeBron had a coach, Kobe Bryant had a coach. So, to these LeBrons, to these Jordans, to these Kobes that think they shooting or balling like that, it's a Phil Jackson. It's a Bill O'Reilly. Or whatever, Pep Riley. Pep Riley. Excuse me, not Bill, Pep Riley. So, his coaches.
Don't worry about it. Bills and Pats are hard. Keep going.
Pat Riley. Pat Riley.
Pat Riley.
He talking about a Pat Riley.
Right. Words are hard. Words are hard. Words are hard.
Oh boy, but I feel you, guys. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta get the message. I know I'm an idiot. I like to joke and shit, but I know y'all understand the message. I don't know this nigga Drape on Instagram, bro. First, he hinted towards just like ain't nothing been going on. He said, nigga, the nicest summers. This been the nicest summer in LA since summer been summering. And I couldn't do nothing but tell a nigga, man, hey, nigga, preach. Hey,
There's nothing wrong with a nice summer. Summer should be summering, bro. Summertime is made for pool parties, girls in tube tops and bathing suits and all that kind of stuff. Good tree smoking, good barbecues, hanging out at the park and blah, blah, blah. It shouldn't be for upping the score in a gang war. We should be able to enjoy the beautiful summer without no type of flu, flambery, skullduggery, or larceny. That's what summer is for. That's the intended use of summer.
man. Nah, though. But the dead homies, like, nigga, this shit, it's not y'all fault. Y'all, you know what I mean? It is, but it ain't. But it's all type of ring cameras. There's cameras everywhere. They got cameras on the post. You got to be skeezied up. You can't have your cell phone. You can't do this. You can't do that. You can't even just accidentally get into it with a nigga and blow a nigga down and think that you gonna get away with it. Like, if you ready to blow a nigga down right now, you ready to go do the time for it. Skeezy and all. If you take your phone on the skit, you take anybody on, you take anything on the skit, you don't cover up. The niggas is going on skits not covering up plates. And you could park 4 blocks down. All these ring cameras is gonna direct the police right to your front door, bro.
For
You know what I'm
sure.
saying? At the end of the day, this is Bricc, baby, so everything. Hey, if it's gonna be peace, nigga, kill the nigga that break the peace, nigga. I don't know. That might sound crazy or whatever the case is, but nigga.
That went far. That went super far. Whoa. Reel it in, Bricc. Reel it in. Reel it the fuck in, Bricc. Reel it in. Whoa.
At the end of the day, the nigga who break the peace while a nigga push a peace and trying to get the city together, nigga, man, what the internet talk about nice and all that. Nigga, these niggas don't gotta live through this. They don't gotta go pay these nigga, we paying the high, nigga. Let's learn how to go, nigga, get some money, nigga. We got the Mexicans took over all the bricks and all that, nigga. Ain't no black nigga with no bricks. Ain't no black nigga with no pounds. We got distros out here, nigga, that took away all the dough knocking weed sales, nigga, in the city, nigga. It's a whole lot of shit that we could get together in the city and make sure that it get presented the right way. But you get what I'm saying? A lot of don't want to get on that. That's the thing. Sneaking in and out of town and doing all this shit. Hey, look, if we show unity, and nigga, we wouldn't have to try to get a rapper or rob a rapper or whatever. They'd be wanting to come over here and shoot dice with us, come hang with us, drink with us. But nigga, we kill each other. We trips on each other. We want to have chest poking contests and tell a person how hard they is instead of asking them how much money can we make together, or how did you do this? Like, you're interested in his life. He's a superstar. You want to be a superstar, nigga. Go back and take notes. Ask him a question or two. You get what I'm saying? Where he from? How hard he is, how many bodies he got, and what he ate and what he ain't did. Hey, man, that dude got some good information. He could tell you how to get some money. He could show you some marketing strategies with your music, marketing rollouts or whatever. But on the other hand, you bitch-ass artists that we be reaching out to and doing all this, hey, man, if you don't know the game, just say that. If you got some game, man, the game, you could tell the nigga the game. Nigga, they didn't sell it to you. They gave you some money and gave you the game. Spread the game. That's why we missed the Nipsey Hustles. That's why we missed the, you know what I'm saying? The people that was with everybody, the Draco, the Rooters. It might seem like
Bricc is kind of off topic right now, but Let's see if he gets back on. You know what? Let's go ahead. Watch the rest of it on Bricc channel, man. Don't be late. Make sure y'all tap in with bro. We get about it to the next one, y'all say. We put about it to the next one, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe for more of this good content we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest, man. It's free. Avenue Angel, so he's free, man. We are out of here. We are gone.